UDS Foundation has helped people with disabilities since 1965, but now UDS needs your help.
Rogers & Associates is proud to sponsor a special online fundraising event, Puttin on the Ritz with UDS, Friday, September 18th at 7:30 p.m.
Inspiring stories, auctions, and fun, all for a great cause. Visit the website on your screen and start bidding right now.
Please join us and support Puttin on the Ritz with UDS online September 18th.
We partnered with United Disability Service for 30 years, maybe, yeah, about that, 30 years. It gives somebody who maybe doesn't have an opportunity for a certain type of work, it gives them that work, and it gives us an employee, somebody to do something that we need to get done. It just really works out real well.
UDS helped me with my interviewing skills, with updating my resume, and with clothing. When I found out that I actually got the job, I was happy. I was very happy. It took me till the age of 39 to finally get some work again.
Some of the challenges that some of the employees that we hire may face would be their social anxieties. We try to find the right fit for them here at McCombs. Since working with UDS, they have a good feel of the type of people that we hire, and they're able to find the right person to work within our system.
I'm gotten comfortable to some of the people around here. At first, I was a little quiet. Actually, I was a lot quiet. And then I just started talking to people. One person example would be Nathan Bett.
When I first started working here, I just did some easy packing and stuff, but after those days, my boss had me do different stuff like scan items, pack new items, pick some items, put parts away. It didn't seem so bad at all. I just need to do this part right, and I eventually get the hang of it, and it becomes an easy thing to do. I'm grateful to actually work here. I'd still be living with my parents since I don't have money to afford a place to live in or anything. It's an honor, actually.
It's not really a disability, it's an ability to do a certain thing in a certain way. They have a purpose, we have a purpose, and it all works out. It's just positive in every aspect.
It feels liberating to be able to do things on my own.
UDS was born out of the desires for Reverend and Mrs. Schneider to help out a family friend whose daughter was unable to see the movie Mary Poppins because she was in a wheelchair.
We started out to address the sense of a teenage girl who wanted to see a very popular motion picture. It was that immediate moment that we've talked so much about, mothers saying, I wish they wouldn't put that ad on television because Anime wants to go. It was that moment of saying, why can't she go? but also leading into why aren't there other things for the animes of Lancaster County? And there were agencies that claimed it, had it in their brochures, all of that, but didn't produce it, couldn't produce it, weren't equipped to produce it. Those days are gone, thank heaven.
Hey, good evening, everyone. Thanks for tuning in tonight. I'm Larry Aubrey, Director of Development for UDS Foundation. We're so excited to have you joining us tonight. The program is going to begin in about 20 minutes, but before we begin, we wanted to make sure that all of you out there are ready to log in so that you can bid and donate tonight. If you haven't done it already, it's so easy. All you have to do, go here on your computer, go to udservices.org/Gala20. All you'll need to sign up is an email address, some brief information, and your credit card number. Then you'll receive an email allowing you to create a password. Then all you have to do is log on and view the auction packages and start bidding and donating. For the donation and bidding portion, we're using Greater Giving, a trusted and secure nonprofit event auction service. And for best viewing features tonight, we hope and we suggest that you watch the live stream either on a laptop or a computer or a TV, and then you bid and donate on your cell phone. If you need any kind of technical assistance or having any problems tonight, please call our number 888-837-4235, and one of our representatives will assist you. Why, you can even call them and have them make a donation for you if you don't feel comfortable doing it online. And tonight, remember, folks, all sizes of gifts are welcome, large or small, it doesn't matter, because everything that you donate tonight will go to UDS to help people with disabilities in our communities. As you may have seen in the video we just played, UDS has 14 different programs and services. They support a wide range of disabilities in our community. Programs like employment services, our UDS service dogs, and ILS, our in-home personal care division. Now, each one of these programs provides critical service and allows people with disabilities to remain independent. And after all, isn't that what we're all looking for? We're so grateful to all of you tonight for tuning in, and thanks for making such a huge difference in the lives of people with disabilities and seniors and veterans who we serve. So make sure to register and then sit back, relax, and enjoy yourselves. Our goal is to raise $100,000 in total, and so we're counting on you. Won't you please lend your support tonight, folks? We're looking forward to having a great evening with all of you. And no matter what amount you donate tonight, just remember, it's going to help people with disabilities in our community. Folks like you saw in the video earlier, who may be struggling with finding a job. We have an employment service division that places people in jobs. And we have different programs like our service dog programs that help people with very many types of disabilities. So folks, we'll see you back here in just a few minutes. Thanks again.
UDS started as a once-a-month program to show movies to children with disabilities.
We were frustrated in that the great Walt Disney passed away before we were able to fulfill what we thought we had an agreement with him, that he would provide such a showing. But he died before that happened. So then it just felt that having a movie program for kids, and we leaned upon the government program of captioned films for the deaf. And we made an application to them. And I got the form back that said your account is 25-53 and you order from the Long Island Library, and then we depend on those films as a free ride once a month to begin this. Mm-hmm. But then as we began to probe deeper and get into the issue of what was available for education, and discovered nothing, neither a sensitivity by the school system nor the volunteer health agencies, we then United Cerebral Palsy found out we existed, offered to do a survey for us, and that gets the thing underway. Then we moved from the vision of just a program, parents' afternoon off, teenagers movie, to a broader-based reach to do a broad-based health agency, and that's the beginning.
We always wanted a big family. We had tried to get pregnant and we were unable to conceive. We had a lot of grieving, and then we decided that we still wanted to be parents and still wanted to have a family, so we started to pursue adoption. Got a phone call from our adoption agency, and she said, "We'd like you guys to come up on Monday."
It was one of those moments where you know your life is going to be different.
I went up to the hospital. They said, "The neonatologist wants to speak with you." And he said, "We have a lot of complications." We said, we're not window shopping for a child. They have special needs or they have issues. It's our child. I remember Dan, when he carried her in our house, and he said, "Welcome home. This is your home, baby girl."
And Matt, Yesenia, me, and Mommy.
When you have kids that come from trauma, it's very difficult to ascertain developmentally what their issues are. So there's a lot of things that you're doing just to be a family.
Our kids want so desperately to belong, to feel community.
My gut said that they belonged at Challenger. They didn't bat an eye in accepting them, and that has been the most important thing for our family. What's really been so cool to me is in the last year, watching how it clicked for them and they understood the concepts.
I think for any child, you want to be a part of something, you want to feel like you've got something to contribute.
There's never a moment where I feel like we're different. We're just one of many there, and that we belong, and I think that is extremely important. I never want to hold any of them back from being who and what they want to be, but I want them to be able to be safe and have the supports in place that they need. We really felt like we had a community at Challenger, and watching what this program does for our children, it's really amazing. When you find a place where you can be, where you fit in, you can just be who you are.
United Disability Services helps people with disabilities live safely and independently. I'm Matt Barcaro. Join UDS Friday, September 18th at 7:30 for a virtual fundraising event. Puttin on the Ritz is an evening of inspiring stories, auctions, and fun, all for a great cause. You can even start bidding right now.
For more information, go to the WGAL Community Connection page. Puttin on the Ritz with UDS, sponsored by Rogers and Associates.
Hey folks, it's me, Larry Aubrey again, Director of Development here at UDS. Thanks so much for tuning in tonight. We're getting ready to count down to the show starting, but first I want to introduce you our really good friend, Mr. Tim Keller of HK Keller Auctions. He's going to be our auctioneer for the night. Take it away, Tim.
Thank you, Larry. We are so excited to again this year be part of the UDS Gala. Before we begin tonight, we want to make sure that you're all ready, that you're logged in so that you can bid and donate tonight. If you haven't done so already, it's really easy. Go to udservices.org/gala20. All you'll need to sign up is an email address, a few other details, and your credit card information. You'll then receive an email response that'll come back to you, allowing you to create a password. Then all you do is log on, view the auction items, and start bidding and be ready to donate. For the donation and the bidding portion tonight, we're using Greater Giving. They're a trusted and secure nonprofit event auction service. For optimum viewing, we suggest watching the live stream, watching the program on a laptop, a computer, television, and then using your cell phone for bidding and donating. If you need any technical assistance whatsoever, or you'd prefer to make a donation over the phone, maybe you have questions, we invite you to call us right here at UDS at 888-837-4235. And one of our happy, lovely representatives will assist you. They're standing by right now, waiting for your call. Tonight, I want you to understand that every gift is important, regardless of the size. Your donation tonight, your help tonight, will make a difference in the lives of the clients here at UDS. Tonight, your gifts go in support of people with disabilities right here in our community. As you saw in the previous clip, Reverend Theodore Schneider and his wife Doris began UDS way back in 1965. But today, UDS provides services to more than 7,500 individuals with disabilities. And thanks to you, UDS can continue to provide those services in the future. It's programs like the Challenger football program for children with disabilities. You just saw the Martin family give a testimonial of the way their family with 5 special needs children have benefited. Your gifts tonight can continue to bless families like the Martins. So we will be right back to you in just about 10 minutes to start the show. So don't forget, register and start bidding. Get ready to donate, udservices.org/gala20. See you soon.
UDS serves almost 3,000 people in this area, and one of the things that I say to people when they ask me what UDS does is I say, can you imagine yourself not being able to get up out of bed in the morning, or being able to dress yourself or feed yourself? Most of the people that UDS work with have these conditions that they rely on UDS to help them to live a normal life, things that we take for granted every day.
Honestly, the service dogs are kind of what... So I became acquainted with what was...
Consider giving the United Disabilities.
Well, we got involved with UDS, really, the adaptive seating we got interested in, and decided that we started a family foundation, and through that foundation we've been donating to the adaptive seating for 6-7 years now, I think.
It's the key organization or agency in Lancaster County embracing the needs of the adult population with disabilities.
I just think it's a great cause. It's important for people with handicaps to become independent.
Think about the things you want to give to in this world. Why not something that helps another human being or set of human beings realize their whole capacity?
Oh, I think it's an absolutely worthwhile organization. They provide so many services to so many people.
I think what you have to do is have individuals see how a slight giving away of their blessings means an enormous benefit to so many people.
Anybody that's in the 85 to 90 or 95% use of the money that's collected has to be doing a fantastic job, and I think the people at UDS do a fantastic job.
We all get phone calls 2 or 3 times a week about donating things, and that's what we ask. What percent goes actually to the beneficiary?
You know, the more I get involved in their events, the more I learn, and I'm educated to help, encourage my friends to give back.
I would tell them, go ahead and do it. It will go to more programs than you can imagine.
Well, I'd say if you want to put your money where it does some good to people who really will make it work, it's the right place to be.
I'm really anxious to do more and more, honestly, with UDS.
The attendant care program, to me, is priceless. So without it, I may be in a nursing home, I probably wouldn't be married, and I probably would not work full-time. It would not be a good situation.
They help me because I have a new bathroom.
Hi, Judy. Good to see you again.
This is probably the first wheelchair that fit me correctly all my life.
Without this program, there would be 30 plus people who would not be as happy.
Being in a wheelchair is not really easy, but independence is a big thing.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to UDS Foundation's annual fundraising gala. I'm Larry Aubrey, Director of Development here at UDS. Now, our past galas have been incredible, as many of you probably know, but this year we really wanted to dress things up, hence our theme, Puttin' on the Ritz with UDS. Well, as you probably know by now, the COVID pandemic put a change in our plans. But even though this is not what we originally envisioned, we hope you're celebrating yourselves now, wherever you're at, whether it be in top hat and tails or simply in pajamas in the comfort of your own home. Thanks for being here tonight, folks. We want you to sit back, get ready to donate and bid, and enjoy our evening together. For those of you who watched some of our pre-show videos, you may already know the UDS Foundation was founded back in 1965 as United Cerebral Palsy of Lancaster County. There was a young girl named Anna Mae who wanted to see the Walt Disney movie Mary Poppins, but because she was in a wheelchair, there were no accessible theaters in Lancaster. The reverend of her church, Reverend Theodore Schneider, and his wife Doris made it their mission, and they held a movie program for children with disabilities on the weekend. Since then, our scope of services and our geographic footprint have extended to provide home and community-based personal care and support services for people with physical disabilities, age-related disabilities, and mobility issues. Our services enhance our clients' independence and enrich their lives, as well as the lives of their families, their caregivers, and our community. What began back then with one little girl today offers services to more than 7,500 individuals, and we have a team of 490 staff members and over 300 volunteers who help us each year. Thank you so much for making dreams come true for people with disabilities in our community. Now I want to introduce you to someone, and some of you may recognize this familiar face if you've attended some of our galas before. It's our friend and master auctioneer, Tim Keller of H.K. Keller Auctions. Good evening, Tim.
Larry. Thank you. Good evening. We are so excited to be here and to be part of the UDS Gala one more time. Thank you for joining us tonight. Thanks for being with us. Now, joining us tonight for the first time and as our fantastic MC is the handsome and the talented and the culinary expert and WGAL reporter, Matt Piccaro. Matt, thanks for being with us tonight. We're so happy to have you here.
That's very kind. I can only vouch for the reporter part, but thanks for having me, and thanks everyone for joining us. This is going to be exciting. This is the first ever virtual gala that we are having, and we're going to do this all together. So I want to say hello to all of our longtime friends of UDS Foundation and welcome many of you maybe who are joining us for the very first time. So we welcome you aboard. We invite you to bid and to donate often tonight. That is why we are all here together. Our goal is to raise $100,000 total from online bids and donations in support of people with disabilities in our community. And so far, before we've even really begun, we have already been able to raise $49,230. So we are almost already halfway to our $100,000 goal. So, think we can do it?
We can do it.
I think we can do it too, with all of your help. We also want to mention this. If you are watching on Facebook, go ahead and share this page right now so that people on your page can see it and maybe they would be inspired to donate as well. So we want to reach our goal by the end of the program of $100,000, and we're going to be updating you on that total as we go on through the night. This year, now more than ever, UDS Foundation really needs your help. So tonight, you can help be a change and change the lives of our friends and our neighbors with disabilities who really need that support. You've already seen a few accounts of some of the people who have been helped by donations in previous years, and we'll be sharing more stories of hope and inspiration throughout the evening. So I think the big question is, how can people donate? And Tim, I'll let you take that away.
Absolutely. As Matt mentioned, our goal is to raise at least $100,000 tonight, and we need your help to do it. It may seem like a lot of money, but even as we open the event, just like Matt mentioned, we've already, Matt, this is a slight adjustment from just what the number you just mentioned, okay. $50,235. So we're over halfway there. Thank you so much for your generosity. Thank you for your participation tonight. And thank you to all of you who've already donated and bid on items already. If you haven't done so, it's really easy. Go to udservices.org/Gala20. All you need to sign up is an email address and other details and your credit card information. Then you'll receive an email allowing you to create a password to bid and to donate. All you have to do is log on with that, view the auction packages, and start bidding and be ready to donate. For the donation and the bidding portion, we're using a company called Greater Giving. They're a trusted and very secure nonprofit event auction service. If you need any technical assistance tonight, or if you'd prefer to make a donation over the telephone, if you have any questions, please call us at 837-4235. With that number, one of our friendly representatives will be happy to assist you in your bidding, your donation, or technical assistance. We have volunteers that are standing by and ready, willing, and able to help you. All gifts are welcome, regardless of the size. Your donation makes a difference. Thank you for your generosity tonight.
There you go. So hop onto that site and start contributing as soon as you can. Now, the reason, Tim, that we are here, of course, not only to raise money, but also to bring awareness about folks in our community who are living with disabilities, and of course, raising that money for the UDS programs that will help support them. And we really do need your help. We also wanted to share some stories of how your donations can help. So we want to see that money in action. So our first story tonight, it's all about a young woman. Her name is Jenny. She recently received a wheelchair seating unit from UDS's custom wheelchair seating division. So let's have a look at her story.
My name is Jennifer. I like to be called Jenny. I have cerebral palsy and spastic quadriplegia. I also need my communication device to speak to others. My routine is basically the same as yours. I wake up every morning and get dressed.
Hi, Jenny. Hi.
I have some stretches to do to help my muscles stay flexible. I have goals I work on here to help me be as independent as possible.
Nice job. I have been working with Jenny for almost a year now. I'm beginning to get to know what's important to her in her life. She loves to travel and go outside the facility. And when she was in her manual chair, I felt that part of her was missing. She was waiting for her power chair, and she was desperate to regain her mobility.
The folks that we see have lifelong disabilities, which makes it so they need to use a wheelchair all day, every day. And because of that, some of them need more postural support or pressure relief. Custom wheelchair seating is something that's customized just for their particular needs. We have kind of like a cast of their body that's exactly their shape. And then from that, we scan it with a computer, and then the 3D image is used to create the seating system. After the seating system is in our shop, we mount it onto the frame in the configuration that we decided on at the evaluation.
All set? All right. I think Jenny's gonna be happy. She is gonna love it. Okay, Jenny, time for your new chair.
The day of the delivery is always a special day. You're always kind of holding your breath because you've created this system over the course of a few months, and now's the day when the person's actually going to sit in it. Safe landing. When Jenny was first transferred into her chair, she looked great. And you could tell she was relaxed. How's it feel? Yeah?
She's been waiting so long to get into her power chair, and once she got into it, she couldn't stop smiling.
I really like my new power wheelchair. The custom sides of my chair offer support and also pressure relief. It keeps me sitting up straight so I can drive my power wheelchair.
Can you turn right? There we go. Now straight ahead.
It gives me the ability to move around where and when I want.
Even with the cerebral palsy, she is able to drive a power wheelchair that have an array of switches on the tray, so she can reach out and use her hand and make the chair go independently by herself.
I love to go different places. I hope to become a better driver soon. When I become an independent driver, I will be able to take my power wheelchair to work and on outings in the community.
You ready to drive?
It's really cool to be able to create a seating system that enables her to be able to have that function and go out and live that kind of life. That is super gratifying to see somebody who might otherwise have been kind of sitting in the corner all day. Now she has mobility.
Jenny is just one of many, many UDS clients. You see, equipment like Jenny's custom wheelchair is a great blessing. This type of equipment can be very, very expensive. And of course, having a disability is not cheap. Imagine, if you can tonight, how many other Jennies there are out there that UDS provides support for. Your gift tonight will change lives. Please view our auction packages online, and remember, if there's something there that you don't want, things you may not want to bid on, or I don't know, who doesn't need an ice cream truck? But if you don't want to bid on, you can simply make a donation. On your screen, you'll see that the login information is, again though, it's udsservices.org/Gala20.
And I think I hear people clicking away at that website. Hopefully those donations come in. So in addition to the wonderful support that you're providing us tonight with your donations, we also would like to thank our sponsors who have helped make this evening and this very first virtual event possible. So we'd like to raise a glass, salute with whatever you have, your glass of wine, your bottle of water, your cell phone. Let's give a salute to all of our wonderful sponsors. We're going to start with our premium platinum sponsor, and that this year is Rogers & Associates. Thank you for your help with this event. Our gold level sponsor is the Haverford Trust Company. Thank you. Our silver level sponsors, Donegal Insurance, Highmark, and Murray. And our bronze level sponsors, BB&T, now Truist, Benchmark Construction, Gibble, Crable & Hess, the Groff's Funeral Home, Hinkle Insurance, Personal Wealth Advisory, Primitives by Kathy, and WellSpan Health. So thank you again to all of our sponsors. So Larry's back here with another special story to share for us, Larry.
Thanks so much, Matt. One of the programs UDS has that we're really proud of is our UDS Service Dog program, and we're raising funds for that program tonight too. UDS Service Dogs are trained from pups for over 2 years by a team of dedicated volunteers and professionals. Then they're partnered with people who have mobility or disabilities or autism, and it helps them live fuller lives. Over the last few years, part of our training team has included inmates from the SC Pine Grove State Prison. These inmates participate in the first phase of training, and they've been instrumental in helping to accelerate the phases of training to allow for placements with families on a shorter schedule. While we immediately witnessed the benefits of this program on the dogs and the families they were placed with, it wasn't until later that we began to understand the residual impact these dogs had on the lives of the inmates. Now, with his permission, I'd like to share a letter we received from one of those inmates about his experience. When the program started, I was one chosen to participate. My goal was simply to participate and allow the UDS Service Dog program to educate, guide, and mold me into a useful handler for the dogs. My personal agenda was developing a trade as well. I figured perhaps this could be useful for me down the line when re-entering society and seeking job opportunities, or simply this would make me a better family member to a future dog in my family. When learning that these dogs would enter a family with an individual in need, be it physically or emotionally, I saw that this was my first attempt, an opportunity to contribute to a society that I had previously wronged. In short, I owe society a better man after this experience of correction, and the UDS Service Dog program could be one step in the process, putting action behind my intentions. The beauty of this blessing is that it has allowed me to be useful again. The UDS Service Dog program has allowed me to have purpose and have a purpose-driven life in my day. And at the end of the day, when society releases me again, they will come to know that God brought change in my life in the form of action and reaction, and the UDS Service Dog program was a key link in that chain. Now, folks, we'd like to share with you this evening the story of just one of the families from the UDS Service Dog program that was trained at that prison.
Dylan is my sweet boy. He is my heart. He was much more talkative than his brother had been at a young age. And then it it stopped. He lost the words and stopped looking at us and kind of completely regressed into his own world. It's unexpected. I just thought, what would things be for him and for his siblings? And it was like someone kicked me like in the heart, you know. My heart was broken. I kind of went to work, finding therapists, reading books, connecting with other parents. There was no time to cry anymore. I saw a segment on a news show about a service dog company providing a dog for a child with autism. And I started kind of looking into what that could do for Dylan. I just thought that it would give him some things that he needed to do that he would feel really good about. We would go to UDS and see different dogs with Dylan to just see, you know, what the interaction was like. When Raider came out, he could not keep his eyes off Dylan. And Dylan was smiling at him, but Raider couldn't stop following him. It was amazing.
Raider is a sweet boy. He was raised in our Barks Pups in Prison program. It's an amazing process where these inmates wanted a reason to give back to society, and it's changing what is happening behind the wire fence. They know that that dog is going to go on and do something really important, and it leaves an imprint on their life.
The dog gives him responsibility, gives him a friend, gives him a sense of comfort, and as a bonus, does it for me as well. Raider jumps up on his bed and lays with him, and you know, Dylan flips through books or whatever, and Raider lays there. He keeps him calm in the middle of the night. He knows that Dylan's the one that feeds him, and Dylan's the one that generally gives him his treats. People with autism have a lot of trouble with communications, not just talking, but just, you know, being social. And I think that it's a friend for Dylan. It's a pal. It's someone that's like by his side following him around, and Dylan gets such a big smile on his face. It's been a beautiful thing. You know, we waited a long time, and it was well worth the wait. Well worth the wait. He loves every single family member and makes Dylan part of us, which he really wasn't before. You know, he really very much in his own world, and now he's just watching everything that the dog does or anything that one of us does with the dog, and he's laughing and he's engaged with us, which is something that we didn't have before, and if we didn't have Raider, we wouldn't have. Raider keeps us all together.
Isn't that a great story? You can see your donations at UDS tonight. They do go towards making the future bright for families just like Dylan's, and they can also help to change the lives of others who are behind the wire fence. You can help shine a light on people living with disabilities, and you're needed now more than ever to support the UDS mission of providing independence for people with disabilities. So the question is, will you be a superhero tonight and step up and contribute what you can? Now, I'm curious on how we're doing with our grand total. So, Tim, you want to fill us in?
Yes, we are over halfway. We are at $50,850. Folks, will you please make a donation? Let's not forget, we also have some incredible online auction packages. In fact, we have some great things that Matt and I want to tell you about right now. Matt, what's the first one that you want to highlight?
Yeah, this is great. This is package number 110. It is a host your own private, one-of-a-kind ice cream party. Now, that sounds pretty good. I think a lot of people would go for that. This is from New Holland Gourmet Ice Cream Parlor, Lickety Split. They're going to bring you an amazing ice cream truck directly to your own house or business, and you can host a private, incredible ice cream party for up to 35 people. So you can choose. Might be hard picking those 35 after you win this prize, but
if they only have 33 people,
hey, the two of us will go. Absolutely, we're included. This fantastic package includes cones and dishes, floats and sundaes with 10 different ice cream flavors. So if you're an ice cream fan like I am, bid on that one right away.
I love it. Love it. Package 106 is an opal and diamond pendant. It's beautiful. You can be the envy of your friends with this stunning opal and diamond pendant. It's 14 karat gold halo chain. This beautiful pendant can dress up a casual outfit or sparkle with a cocktail dress for a night on the town. Beautiful pendant necklace up for bids right now.
And a beautiful pendant like that matches any face mask, right, ladies?
That's right. It goes with any mask.
So that can match your outfits. All right, package number 108. It is Halloween time, so we're going to go behind the scenes with a Field of Screams package. This is an unbelievable package. It's one of a kind. It's a behind-the-scenes experience at America's #1 horror attraction, Field of Screams in Mountville. The package includes a VIP and backstage tour package for 4 people, and then the owners will take you behind the scenes to see how all that horror is created, and you'll get a chance to get in costume, become a ghoul for the night, and scare the daylights out of all the guests that come by. So that's for all the fans of scary movies and Halloween, that's right up your alley.
It's the Field of Screams, and that has been a tradition at our gala, and that has been a great package. One of my favorites has to do with the beach. Myrtle Beach Vacation House. It's package number 127. You can get away for a week, 7 days, 6 nights, a beautiful, comfortable, fully equipped vacation home in North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. It includes 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, sleeps up to 9 people. It's close to the beach and the boardwalk and lots of great restaurants and entertainment nearby. You can bid right now on a trip and a home in Myrtle Beach.
That sounds good. A lot of people had to cancel or postpone their summer vacations this year, so maybe they can get that one for the next trip. All right. Great. How about this one? This is package 126, right up my alley because I love food, I love cooking, but sometimes you don't want to go to the store and get the food. So this is a month of meals from HelloFresh. So if you are exhausted after coming home from work, or maybe you're working from home and you don't want to go out and get the groceries, you can enjoy this $500 certificate. It's from the #1 meal kit delivery service, HelloFresh, and this is how it works. The meals are delivered right to your doorstep. It's waiting for you when you get home. All the ingredients are fresh, they're healthy, and they're pre-measured, so you don't have to worry about chopping and cutting and dicing. You simply prepare this meal in 30 minutes, start to finish, delicious meals. You can choose from a package with 2 meals or a family of 4. So there you go, everyone needs to eat.
So we want to encourage you to take your phone, take a look at the packages, continue to bid. Some great things available tonight in our gala.
Keep those coming. And if you're watching live on Facebook, share the page so more people can see it. Now these packages, they're wonderful and you can bid on them. And remember, we're doing this because we're supporting the UDS mission of providing for independence for people with disabilities. And now I would like to introduce Bill Kepner. He's the president and CEO of UDS Foundation.
Hi folks, thanks so much for joining us tonight. As Larry mentioned, this was not our original plan. UDS Foundation's annual gala was initially scheduled for May 15th and is our biggest fundraiser of the year. Normally we have between 250 and 300 guests attend in person and hope to raise over $110,000. But unfortunately the COVID pandemic caused us to dramatically change our plans. Our goal tonight is to raise at least $50,000, which is still very significant for us. We hope to do that through our silent auction and in online donations, and we hope you will help us make that happen. Who could have imagined back in 1965 that one disabled little girl's simple request of wanting to see a movie just like other kids would have evolved in today's UDS Foundation? Here we are 55 years later, now serving more than 7,500 individuals with disabilities in our local community and throughout the Commonwealth. Thank you for being such loyal and generous friends through so many years, as evidenced by this extensive donor board behind me. Tonight, we find the need for support is even greater than ever. For the first time in 3 years, UDS ended our fiscal year with net income losses. The COVID-19 pandemic has created health and financial challenges well beyond the normal scope of our services we provide. Your donations will help us to support the in-home non-medical personal care still vitally needed by so many, provide the personal protective equipment needed by our staff as they courageously provide services in the home and in nursing homes, launch and utilize telehealth to reach those not able to receive visits or evaluations, and even provide vet care and support training for a service dog. We truly need your help. As a reminder, you can continue to bid on auction items and make donations until Monday, September 21st, up until midnight. Thank you again for all the many ways that you support people with disabilities in our communities. Whether you're a client, an employee, a donor, a volunteer, a family member, or a community business, you are an important stakeholder in enhancing abilities and changing lives each and every day. You are making a significant impact for us. Now, I invite you to look at this video to see how your support has changed the lives of a father and a daughter.
Angel. I've saved that name since I was 15. We had a saying where she puts her hand on my forehead, and it's almost like she's reading my thoughts. Our boys, they came home from school one day and we said, we want a sister. I said the only way we could do that would be to adopt. So we get this phone call. They said, look, there's this little girl who's 4 weeks old, but she's paraplegic, she's got hydrocephalus and so on. We said, we don't care, we want her anyway. And so at 6 weeks old, we went down to the hospital, and there she was with her little hands clasped together like she was praying. And she just looked like an angel. She can't move her legs, but she can move her arms. So she would throw her arms down, throw her head back, and inch across the floor. She doesn't understand, no, I can't do that. Good morning. It's a lot for anyone to accept. I was picking her up, carrying her around. You're putting a lot of stress on your lower back. UDS got the ceiling lifted. It takes, all the strain and stress out of it, and it allows transfer safely. I want to help her, as always, develop more mobility. Even if she's going up and down on the lift, I hand her the control and allow her to bring herself up and down. Whatever I can do to empower her. A lot of people, they look at her and they go, oh, well, she's not all there. They just don't understand it. They just see one thing, but they have no idea how truly intelligent she is. She's sharpening up even more every day. It's amazing. UDS connected this lift, being able to just put her on that and lower her down without having to worry about her safety. To not have that now would be terrible. I've accepted the fact that it's just her and I that can get through this, and we're okay. We're okay. She's always learning, she's always developing, she's always trying new things, and she's not afraid to try it. I think that's the most proud I am. It's hard to imagine living with such a beautiful, happy spirit. It's pretty incredible. We've had a connection since I got her, and now it's even more.
So as you can see, UDS continues to provide services to families and individuals with disabilities throughout our community, just like the wonderful family you saw, Angel and Brian. As you can imagine, the COVID crisis has made UDS clients even more vulnerable than ever, and they could really use your support, right, Tim?
Absolutely, and that's why right now we want to bring your attention to the opportunity to continue to support these vulnerable people. We're not going to do it like a regular auction where you raise your bid card, of course, like we've done in the past, but by raising your phone, by clicking on the click here to make a financial donation. If you look to the right side of your screen, just above where the auction packages are listed, you'll see a green box that says click here to make a financial donation. On this page, you can click on one of our predefined donation amounts, or you can click on a custom amount to donate any dollar amount that you choose. We've selected 5 different levels so that everybody that wants to participate can. Now, you may be in a position to donate more than our top level, and you're welcome to do that. You may be in a position where you can't donate much more than our final level. You can make a donation at any amount you choose. If you don't see the predefined donation amount, you'll need to just click on Start Bidding at the top of the right-hand side of the page. Then you'll need to either sign in if you haven't already registered. If you haven't yet created that account, you need to click on Create Account. Also, as a reminder, if you prefer to make a donation over the phone, please call us right now at 888-837-4235. We have a team of volunteers standing by to assist you in your giving. If it's easier for you, just make that call, 888-837-4235. We're going to give you an opportunity right now to make a difference in the lives of folks like Angel and Brian. Tonight, it's a virtual gala, but the impact of your donation is very, very real. Be ready to give. I want to lead you through those 5 levels. You know, at $2,500, we can purchase a custom wheelchair seating insert, just like the one you saw in Jenny's video. The seating unit allows someone like Jenny to sit up comfortably in their chair so that they can breathe and eat properly and alleviate pressure sores. Now, for some people, that may not seem like a big deal. I want you to know that it is huge, and your $2,500 will change a life. I want to thank Mr. and Mrs. Tom Dunleavy. I just saw it right here. They've donated $2,500 for this. Thank you so much. $2,500. Maybe you can do more than that. If you can, that's great. The money will be used to change lives right here in our community. Now we realize we're kind of in a strange time in our country and in our world, and we've had to make adjustments. What we need to understand is those that are most vulnerable, as Larry talked about before, really, really need our help because their situation is still the same. The need is still the same. Tonight, you can make a big difference in their lives. Our next level is $1,000. $1,000 can purchase a reclining shower wheelchair. Now, what's amazing about this is this allows a person with a severe physical disability the comfort and the dignity of a more private and thorough shower. $1,000 will change a life. You can do that tonight. I see a donation here. Mr. and Mrs. Sam Stalsus have donated $1,000 for this. Thank you so much. We appreciate your donation. I'd like you to consider a gift of $1,000, helping us to reach our total goal of $100,000 tonight. We're a little over halfway. Your dollars make a difference. Our next increment is $500. Now, this $500 can purchase a weekend of personal care or respite care for the caregivers. Certainly having a disability is tough, but do you know that often it's the family members that are also the sole caregivers for the people with disabilities? UDS in-home personal care assistants can provide the care so that the loved ones can get a little bit of time away. They can have that peace of mind. Your donation provides an entire weekend of care so that we can support the family, support the caregivers. It's much needed. $500 would help us to do that. Thank you so much for your donation. Bob and Nancy McCormick have just donated $500 for this. Thank you very much for your donation and for your generosity. We appreciate it. I just want to let you know, we received a donation of $10,000 from Mr. and Mrs. Ed Schoenberger. Thank you so much for your generosity. Folks, this is incredible. We appreciate your generosity, your help, your heart for those with disabilities to help support UDS services tonight, moving toward our goal of $100,000. Our next level, level 4, $250. Now, $250, that's pretty much giving up Starbucks for a month. $250, we can do that. And I love what $250 does right here at UDS. This is a UDS Service Dogs program, the new puppy starter kit. For $250, it gets the puppy started on their journey to become a fully certified service dog. all the puppies that come into the program, just like the ones you heard about, the puppies that are trained in the prisons. This important starter kit includes a puppy home manual, a travel crate, food for a month, a training vest, toys, bowls, a puppy collar, and even a cotton weave leash. $250, our puppy starter pack. Thank you. Mr. and Mrs. Tom Dunleavy, again, an additional $2,500. That's 10 puppy packs. That's great. Our level number 5. This is our final level. And again, I want to remind you, you can donate any amount you want. We've preset at $2,500 all the way down to $100. You can donate more. You can donate less. If you need help in how to donate, call our number, 888-837-4235. They're standing by to help you. They take your donation on the phone or help you in making your donation online. Now this last one, this is level 5. It's $100. And I'm going to ask everyone who is watching this program right now to make this donation of $100. Tonight in our virtual event, we didn't have a meal to pay for. You didn't have a ticket to buy to get to this event. $100 is a significant difference for UDS because $100 purchases a day of adult enrichment for one of our clients. The participants here in the Adult Enrichment Program, that's UDS's day program for adults with disabilities. It provides participants the opportunity to socialize, to learn, to share their gifts and talents, to gain valuable life skills, and explore the community. I'd like everyone watching right now to make that donation of $100 because all of those donated together is a huge impact right here in our local community. Again, if $2,500 is not enough, you can donate more than that. You can pick your own level. Any number you want to give, just click on Other right there with the giving levels. Thanks again. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Your generosity is amazing. Our current total, we are so close. We are at $69,550. That's like 70% of the way to our goal to $100,000. And remember, you can continue to give in the gala, continue bidding on our auction items until midnight on Monday, September 21st. Thank you so much for your generosity.
That's great. You know, and every dollar goes a long way.
It really does. It's amazing.
A long way. And if everyone can give something, you know, all those resources get pulled together. Yes. So thank you for all who have donated so far. So many folks with disabilities, they're struggling every day, but thanks to donors like you, these families will receive quality care and the services that they desperately need from UDS. So thank you. Remember that you can and you do make a difference with these donations. UDS can continue to provide this quality care and the assistance that so many people with disabilities have been receiving, especially the ones that you've seen their stories tonight. The goal is to let them live as independently as possible. As we begin to wrap up tonight's event, we again want to thank you. We want to let you know that how grateful we are for all of you for being superheroes tonight with your donations. That's really what you are. And because of you, people with disabilities are living lives that are possible, meaningful, fulfilling, significant, and most importantly, they are living with independence, and that is priceless. That's something that most folks with disabilities, they weren't able to do when UDS started back in 1965, but we certainly have come a long way thanks to the help and support from UDS. So we want to have one final family that you have helped through the years with your donations. Glenn and Patricia's lives, they have been blessed by their UDS in-home care attendant, Marcy. And here's their story.
When I was 15 and a half, my mother took me to a public pool and somebody did a cannonball on my back. I was expecting to live to maybe 30. I'm one of the oldest living quads in the States. Each person in life only gets so many days. And you take what God gives you and go each day with it. And you don't do it one way, you do it another.
When I first met Glenn and Patricia, they automatically made me feel very welcomed into their home. I'm there to be his extra set of hands for what he may not necessarily be able to do himself, but it also helps Patricia.
I always want to be up, do something. I want to enjoy the day. Marcy will transfer into the chair, get positioned, help me get dressed.
I try to let them do as much for themselves as possible, because that's the whole goal of United Disability Services, is to let them maintain their independence and let them do as much for themselves as possible. Ellie, she's just a cool dog. She's been a huge help to him over the years.
Like I say, she's trained to do many things. The biggest thing is to pick things up, because I drop a lot.
The fact that I am helping them maintain their quality of life, to know that I'm making a difference, that's very important to me. I consider them like a second family. When I first started this journey back in 2007, I kind of had an attitude with life that was all about me. And I didn't realize that it's not always about me.
Marcy is basically a part of the family. It's a good feeling.
Thank you so much for your generosity and your help. Remember that you can still donate to the gala and bid on the items until Monday, September 21st. Bidding closes at midnight. Donations for the gala close at midnight. Thank you so much for your help tonight.
Yeah, and keep those donations coming in all weekend long. We do want to kind of give you an update on where things stand here at the end of our at least online portion, live online portion. You ready to unveil where we are so far?
Drum roll.
Yep. Our grand total right now. This is our current total on our way to $100,000. As of right now, we are almost 75% of the way there with $72,495. Thank you for your generosity.
Thank you so much.
That's incredible.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
That's great. Just from your living room, you know? That's amazing.
I know.
Yeah.
And I want to thank, as Tim had mentioned earlier, it's just so important that the money that you're donating tonight goes directly to these programs. It's not going to anywhere else, directly to the folks you're seeing tonight in these videos. Grateful to everyone who participated tonight. And we're so thankful that you tuned in tonight. Before we say goodnight, I want to remind you again that you can bid on the packages and make donations again until midnight on Monday, September 21st. And if you know someone who was not able to watch the live event tonight, please let them know. As soon as this is over, we're going to be posting the video up on udservices.org/gala20, and they can watch the program, see those videos, see the stories of the folks who you continue to help here. So they can do that all weekend long again until Monday at midnight. We're hoping to get our $100,000 total by then. So thank you so much. Tim?
Wait, before we sign off, is there another one for us to announce right there?
Oh, another $1,000 from Chuck Manners.
Chuck Manners.
Thank you, Chuck and Beth. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Another $500?
From Bill Kepner. Thank you, Bill Kepner.
Thank you very much.
Great.
Thank you so much.
See, the donations will continue to come in.
That's right.
So,
They will, and don't
Midnight
forget
Monday, yep.
to keep telling your friends and your family members who are not able. Several people I talked to today couldn't tune in tonight for us, but they're going to be watching over the weekend. So watch. You can see this handsome guy, and this handsome guy, and this handsome guy.
There you go.
That's right.
All throughout the weekend. And again, all your donations will help us.
So Larry, just to be clear, all the videos that were shown in the program, everything we talked about, will be available online for people to watch.
Everything that we talked about tonight, everything that we showed, because we want to make sure that you realize that your donations are going directly to support people like Jenny, people like Dylan, people like Angel and Brian, people like Glenn and Patricia. Thanks to you, these folks can live independently in the community, things that they were not able to do in 1965, back when UDS started.
Sure.
So as we close tonight, thank you so much, Matt. You were awesome.
Absolutely.
Tell everybody at WGAL, we're grateful for having you come here tonight.
It's been great to help out.
Tim, thank you. Thank you to your auctioneer family. Just love them so much. And I just want to give a big shout out to the folks who were behind the scenes tonight. We couldn't have done this without any of you folks. So for the planning encouragement behind the scenes, I want to thank Cindy Dale, Kristen Stemmer, Bob Walter, Angelo Fiorentino, Rada DeVay, Deb Showalter, and Joe Terranova and his amazing video crew. Woohoo! You guys are great. And also our volunteers tonight who answered the phone and helped us with our social media. Aikisha, Jeff McManaman, Lori Walker, and Sherry Beth Torres. Thank you so much for your encouragement and your support, people. And thank you so much. Remember, you're transforming the lives of people with disabilities in our community. Thank you so much. Good night. God bless. Have a wonderful weekend. And finally, before we go, we just have a few more friends who wanted to say thank you as well. Good night.
Thank you. Good
Thanks
night.
so much.
Your support to the United Disabilities Foundation is invaluable to me and my family, and I would like to thank you very much for your support.
You know, without UDS, we would have never known about the programs available to get our bathroom modification, and we'd still be struggling.
Gracias por toda su ayuda que estamos recibiendo. Muchas gracias.
Thank you. Much obliged.
Hi, my name is Kyle. Thank you for donating to UDS.
Thank you so very much.
Hi, my name is Brittany. Thank you for donating to UDS.
Hi, my name is Ruth. Thank you for donating to UDS.
Your support means the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart, because without you, your wonderful donations, UDS services and helping me being independent would have not been possible. Thank you.